different, if you could see by the title. I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks, and that's because I just didn't feel like uploading, especially with everything going on. I didn't want to be like self-promoting or anything. I just wanted to post about the protests and everything and Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. So it didn't feel right for me to go ahead and start posting videos like nothing was going on in the world. But I decided to make this video because I just wanted to talk for a little bit. I'm not gonna make this video that long. I just want to talk about everything going on. So I want to start by saying thank you for everyone who's been donating and signing petitions and spreading awareness and talking about it and posting about it on your social platforms. I really appreciate it because at times like this, we need as many people on our side so that something can actually change. I also wanted to bring up that nobody's obligated to post about it. Nobody's obligated to keep posting about it and spreading information and awareness, but it would be nice for people to post if you support it. And if you don't feel comfortable with posting or you don't know what to say, it would be nice for you to, at least if you have Black friends or any friends that are willing to listen, let them know so that they don't think that, oh, you don't care at all. I just want to say, make sure to hold your friends accountable. Don't have them saying all lives matter, which I'll leave links below explaining everything, like why all lives matter is offensive towards the Black Lives Matter movement. And I'll leave information like if you want to do more research on what's going on. Saying all lives matter can be really offensive because it's saying like, oh, let's take one house is on fire and the rest of the houses in the neighborhood aren't. And you're saying, okay, we need to go take out the fire in that house. By saying all lives matter, you're basically saying, but what about the rest of the houses? Why can't everyone have water poured on their house even though their house isn't on fire? That's why all lives matter can be offensive, because you're basically trying to bring down the Black Lives Matter movement. And it's just kind of sad to see people saying all lives matter, but they really don't understand what it means. I also wanted to talk about performative activism, where you're posting about it and just reposting, and that's about it. You're not actually really saying anything, and you're just doing it because it's a trend to be posting about Black Lives Matter, which it shouldn't be a trend, because this is pretty serious. Like, you shouldn't be just doing this for fun. Like, I just saw pictures from a guy and he went out to protest, but really he just wanted to have a photo shoot, which I've seen quite a few people do. It's not okay. It's not really funny. It's not cute. So please just educate yourself before you say anything, because at a time like this, anything can be turned against you. Anything you say, it doesn't matter when you said it, if it was years ago or just the other day, it can be turned against you. If you have Black friends, please try and talk to them, make sure they're okay, because I know a lot of people are hurt by the situation, especially George Floyd's death, because it took all of these protests, it took all of that just for them to raise the degree against Derek Chauvin and to get the other officers arrested. So for those of you saying protests don't work or we need to stop hating and spread love and whatnot, they actually do work. Plus, I'm pretty sure, if I did my research correctly, it was protests and riots that got women rights, and protests and riots ended segregation. So yes, they do work eventually. So please just don't tell somebody that protests don't work, because they actually do. I also wanted to say that the term ACAB, all cops are bad, it doesn't actually mean all cops are bad. It's all cops are bastards. So when somebody says ACAB, they're not actually saying every single cop is bad. They're saying all cops are bastards because they all knew the system that they were going into. I'll leave more links for that below too. I'll leave a bunch of links below. I'll leave links for where you can donate. I'll leave links to petitions and news articles and websites that will educate those who need it. I also wanted to say, please do not post about Black Lives Matter, but then become vocal about the looting, because you're basically saying, oh, all these protesters are looting and destroying stores. But the thing you don't realize is that $1 million brand that you love so much will be fine if it gets destroyed. And most people destroying these properties aren't even protesters, they're just fake, they just want to steal. Um, so please don't try to say protesters and looters are the same. They are not thugs. Protesters are just trying to make a change. I've been telling people, like, don't steal from small businesses. I know that's not okay, that's unacceptable, but please don't pin the point on protesters, because that makes them look bad, even though they're the ones trying to stop it, because they're the ones out there. The police aren't trying to do anything. The police are just hurting more people who are protesting peacefully. So don't tell, especially a Black person, that, oh, all the protesters are thugs or all cops aren't even bad. Did it? Because, if you support Black Lives Matter, it don't hesitate to talk about it. You don't fear, like, no one's gonna come at you if you support it, or no one should. And if anyone does, I'll be there to say something. But I just wanted to say, if you don't be vocal about the looting and quiet about the protest or about the deaths going on, Black Lives Matter is technically supporting everyone. It's trying to get equality for everyone. So by saying all lives matter, that's not okay. Just know your facts, educate yourself before you try and come at someone with their views. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I really don't have much of my words put together right now, but I'll leave links below, like I said multiple times. And I just want to thank everyone who's been protesting, everyone who's been donating and signing petitions, spreading awareness, all of that. I will be back to uploading normally soon, maybe like in a week or so, depending on how everything is. But please, at this time, in every video, I always say stay safe, because Corona is still out there. Wear a mask if you're trying to go protest. Make sure that no one can identify you, because I've heard that they've been using facial recognition and all that stuff. But please just stay safe and educate yourselves. Don't do anything stupid. And yeah, that's all I want to say. So bye.